Here with Conor Daly. First, you talked about the coffee house summit, with Rasmussen, and is there anything more you can add to that? Are you going to race them any differently going forward?
I mean, there's no point in. Everyone's heard enough about it, so it doesn't really matter going forward. It's what's done is done, and um, we obviously disagree. So I think a lot of people, if you ask them, which we have, I've tried to do a lot of research. There seems to be there's a majority on one side, and that's cool and that's fine. So yeah, time to move on.
Was the coffee good at least? What kind of coffee did you get there?
Oh, we're just I'm just a coffee addict in general, so we just go. Well, that's my thing.
All right. And the other thing on your podcast, you dispelled a certain fake parody account there. But have you and the team, has the team told you anything for next year yet?
No, honestly, we have been trying to both work on next year. However, I obviously don't know what goes on in the background. I mean, all I can focus on is the communication that I get directly, and I'm trying to work on being with this team. But there's obviously other options out there as well. But we also, I think, everyone waits on the same news of what what's going to happen to the most powerful player in the sport right now, who seems to be a free agent, and that's Will Power. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going to happen with him, and I think that determines where a lot of us go if we do go anywhere. But yeah, I mean, my goal is we've had opportunities to win a couple races this year with the Juncos Hollinger racing team, which has been awesome, and I would like to be able to continue with them because there's a lot of first-year guys, including myself, first year with the team full-time, so it would be nice to continue working together.
You said you're doing the 8 hour race. Does that translate at all over to IndyCar? Like the skill set for that, does that help you prepare for that at all, or is it just completely something different, just something fun you're doing?
Yeah, totally different. I mean, road courses in a sports car, heavy sports car with ABS and TC, that's tough. It's a different game, and even Alex Palou got into it last year and didn't dominate easily. So it's a tough game, but it's a lot of fun, and that team trusts me and enjoys having me around, which is awesome. And to get paid to show up and drive race cars is the goal. So that's what I enjoy.
The Blow is human, huh? He's human after all.
Yeah, it turns out things are hard. Yeah.
And lastly, you also said that, despite Dale Earnhardt Jr. Beckoning for you guys to be friends with Ferrucci, you're still not going to do it. But do you see an avenue where he's still pretty young, where he could mature into the kind of person you would want to be friends with?
I guess I don't really know why people want that to happen. I mean, I don't there's plenty of drivers that I don't hang out with all the time, but I mean, Santino's a good driver. I don't know why I don't know why people are trying to force that. I think Dale really talks about that because it's funny, and it is good to have, I guess, rivalries. So we're not all meant to be best friends. I don't think Scott and Joseph are best friends, but they're teammates. You know what I mean? And I think that happens. So. I'm just happy to be competing against some talented drivers out there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Christian. I think everyone's kind of heard Conor's side of the Coffee House Summit on his podcast. What's your side of how that whole thing went?
The coffee.
Java. Yeah, you guys.
It was fine. I mean, I texted him after the race and asked if he wanted to chat. I was free that week, and we met for coffee and talked things through. We obviously didn't agree on the matter. Probably still don't. But at the end of the day, it was good to meet and talk things through. And even though we didn't come to a conclusion, it kind of is what it is. I mean, I see it as a racing incident. Race control did as well, and I don't know, it's not much further than that.
Yeah. What did happen in that corner where, you guys, where he did get sent to the wall?
Yeah, he had a run up the back straight. I went to defend. He went to the outside. We were kind of side by side on the entry of the corner. He tried to send it around the outside. I was all the way on the curb, didn't really have anywhere to go. My front wing touched his rear wheel, and he went around.
You did it knock the wheel out your hand, like the initial contact or something?
No, that was the turn 7 incident.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that knocked the wheel out of my hands, which is why we both kind of went off as far as we did. Yeah.
Gotcha. Now you guys are agreeing to disagree. I've heard you guys get along great off the racetrack. How is that possible for for fans that might not understand, for people to be friends like away from the racetrack and then maybe not get along on the racetrack? How do you separate that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think all of the drivers, we spend so much time together over the course of a year. So I think it's pretty important to keep things on the racetrack separated. Some people can do that, some people can't. And yeah, that is what it is. I've seen Conor a couple times this year outside of the racetrack. Hopefully that can continue, and if not, then yeah.
What's up? Michael Massie here, Frontstretch.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.